Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Gas Conversations, where we seek to make conversations about gas and the Nigerian LPG industry more relatable, available, and understandable for Nigerians everywhere. I'm sure that you're in for a swell time this episode because I'm joined with someone I like to refer to as distinguished and seasoned professional. Today, we're going to be exploring the topic beyond the price tag, the realities of the LPG market. And I know that you would find this conversation to be very insightful as I'll be joined by our bulk sales manager here at Alles Charis. Are you ready for this episode? All right. Insert drum rolls. Welcome to the Gas Conversations. Can you please introduce yourself to our guests?
My name is Titilayo Jegede, and I'm the bulk sales manager for Alles Charis Gas Limited. Over the years, I've had the privilege of working with customers from different sectors, from understanding their energy needs to analyzing market realities and helping them adapt in a dynamic environment. So for me, it's not just about selling gas. It's about building relationships and ensuring businesses have the energy they need to thrive.
So my first question, Mrs. Titi, is the LPG market has been very volatile, right? And by that I mean that there's just a lot of changes, and sometimes it can be shocking. Sometimes you cannot. I feel like the way people navigate the industry now is to expect a change, like at the blink of an eye. So, can you walk us through factors that affect price and supply?
Wow, it's actually been quite an interesting market, honestly.
Tell us about it.
So people often believe that LPG prices move because certain people just decide to increase prices.
Yeah.
But this is far from reality. In the current industry, we are dealing with several moving parts. The global prices influence us.
Yes.
Any geopolitical tension, shipping disruptions, and maybe changes in global demand affect price.
Yes.
Then exchange rates. Every activity in the value chain, we know they are dollar denominated. And then when we look at it locally, logistics and infrastructures, they play a huge role. The transport cost, the road condition, depot accessibility, truck availability, all this affect the final price. As a matter of fact, what makes the current market interesting is the fact that, domestic supply has significantly increased as compared to the previous years.
Yes.
However, increasing supply and logistics challenges mean that increased supply does not guarantee
Affordability and
accessibility, and lower prices. As a sales professional, I've seen situations where product is available at a depot, and you see customers hundreds of kilometers away from this depot struggle with price. They struggle with the cost, and the proximity of the proximity of moving this product from the depot to their location became the real problem.
Yeah.
I tell customers this, that having product available in terminal does not necessarily mean that the product is available to them.
Yes.
Because if you look deeper, the real problem is moving this product from the depot to the customer's tank. So this is just a combination of international market dynamics and local operational realities.
I really like that. And for people who are hearing, oh, depot, this depot, that, and you're like, I don't understand, make it make sense. I have an illustration for you. Have you ever tried ordering food that you think, oh, I can actually afford this 3-5 now? You now get to the point of payment and realize that delivery is almost the price of your food, or 2 times the price of your food. And you've caught yourself saying, what do I want to eat? What am I paying for? I beg. And then you find yourself going to somewhere. That is some of the dynamics we're talking about here. Meaning, in that moment, the price for eating the food is not just the price of the food. It is everything that brings the food to you. And then you're asking yourself, is this 7,000 naira worth it?
You see, it's the reason why I tell customers to buy gas strategically, not emotionally.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Customers should look out for the value that comes with buying gas.
Okay.
Not just look after cheaper prices. There was this instance of a customer that, decided to look after cheaper prices, went as far as Lagos to buy products from a depot at Lagos.
It already sounds
because the price was really cheap. And as at when the truck was leaving, there were certain constraints on the road. There was a road condition, truck fell on the road, and it took the truck 7 days from Lagos to reach Aba. As at that time, the price of that gas in Aba had already crashed. A customer buying product at 1,000 naira, as compared to other depots selling 1,300 naira. But as at the time this 1,000 naira product got to the customer's location, it was already at 1,400 naira, because repairing the truck, fixing some issues and the challenges on the road, it was already 1,400 naira. So you buy strategically, not emotionally. Don't think about price. Yes, price is a factor, but it shouldn't be the main factor. There are other things that you need to consider. The value that you get from getting this product. So buying from a source closer to you saves money.
Yes.
It saves pressure.
Yes.
And sometimes it guarantees continuity. Yes. So I advise customers to buy strategically and not use emotions while buying products.
I think that is really good, because it applies to every other area of life, not just now that you're talking about gas. Is to approach things with a level of strategy and intention. Meaning, you're not just saying, "Oh, it's on sales now. Let me go and run and buy." I think that's really good. Thank you so much. My next question was going to be, many people focus on price, but how important is logistics? Well, you've used one stone to kill multiple birds. So thank you so much for that. I think the next question I'm going to ask is, what are businesses asking for these days?
Surprisingly, it's no longer what is the price. The question I hear mostly these days is, can you guarantee consistent supply? I believe businesses have learned that losing production or supply for even one day is far expensive than, paying a few naira extra per kg.
Yeah.
For example, a hotel cannot stop serving their guests because gas is unavailable.
Yeah.
Also, a manufacturing company cannot suspend production because the trucks didn't arrive.
Yes.
So reliability is more valuable, more important than chasing lower prices.
Yes.
I remember a customer telling me that, "Titi, I do not want the cheapest price. I want peace of mind."
Wow.
And I was like, wow, this is where the conversation has shifted. It's no longer what is the price. It has shifted to, can you guarantee supply?
So in that sense, it is what I hear from your response is, businesses are not just looking for vendors anymore. They're looking for partners, people who are as committed to the success of their business as they are to theirs by patronizing them.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
All right. So I think the next question I want to ask you is, what are the green flags of a healthy partnership?
That's a very important question, because anyone can sell gas.
What are the odds you're wearing green though?
Oh, thank you.
All right. Yes.
So everyone can sell gas,
Yes.
but not anyone can sell gas, but not everyone can, stand by you during difficult times.
So relationships.
Yes, relationships. So for me, there are 5 things. We have the consistency in supply.
Okay.
That you receive your products when you need the products, not when it is convenient for the supplier to supply you. Consistency in supply. I need my product right now, and I have my products. It's more of partnership. We are together in this business. You know that I'm going to run out of product if you do not send the truck.
Yeah.
And another thing is transparency.
Yes.
We know the prices these days have been volatile.
Yes.
Price is going up, coming down. The next moment is stable.
Yes.
So a true partner is someone who understands this and can give profound advice to his partner,
Yes.
that's the customer now,
Yes.
on when to buy products or the right quantity to buy
At a given
based
time.
on the current market condition.
Yeah.
So transparency in prices is also important. Also effective communication. I usually tell my team that communicating bad information is better for you to communicate it early than communicating good information lately. So it's better you keep the customer updated. Let them be informed about whatsoever is happening concerning their products early. It allows them to better prepare themselves for what is to come. And another thing is prioritizing your existing customers. Like in the period of scarcity, we had some customers that we prioritized over new customers because these customers have been loyal over the years. So a true partner should learn to prioritize some customers over other customers because of long-term relationship. Now you're already in a long-term partnership with such a customer.
Yes.
And also, lastly, is being able to, render help to your customer in times of difficulties. It is not when it is convenient for you. It is not when everything is going well. You are there when things are down. I tell my customers that you do not judge a supplier when things are good. You judge your supplier during difficult times. It is when things are down, that is when you know a true partner. So
It's amazing how, regardless of the sector, regardless of the subject, the principles are the same. And it's this thing about valuing people, that even though it is business, at the core of business are human beings. And if you can relate with human beings properly, you set up your business for success. Because like you said, even when you were answering the last question, is that there's been a shift from running after, from price wars, from, oh, I got it at 1.3, I got it at 1.4, to I consistently got gas. I can rely on it. This person has built systems and structures that is making me say I can rely on them. And much more, you saying they can trust your market intelligence. You're not just selling. You're saying, I think this would be a great time to buy. Or I know you want to buy 300 now. Don't buy 300, buy 500, because in the next couple of weeks, right, there's going to be either an increase in price, so you can take advantage of that, or there will be scarcity, so you can also take advantage of that. So it's basically saying all of us should build this industry together. We do better when we treat each other as partners, as against, I'm just here for your money, right? And you also said something about communication that is so important. When we see ourselves as partners, even the way we relay information is important. So let's say you told me, Titi, I need products today. And Titi, when you got up that call, you said it is possible. But then there's something that has arisen to affect the fulfillment of that word you've given. Is being able to say, hello, sir, I know that we promised you, but this is what is going on. We're doing our best to ensure that this is, I know that you wanted to buy from Lagos, but because of this constraint, we have redirected our trucks to go pick up something from somewhere else just so that we can meet. That communication is like treating their business as your business, and they treating your business as theirs. So thank you so much for that. Something Titi has said that we should keep in mind is communication, prioritization, transparency, and I'm sure that there is some I missed out, but of course, if you're paying rapt attention, which I believe that you are, you would have gotten that as well. Titi, there is a lot of talk
about domestic supply prioritization. In fact, from a government level, they're very big on saying we want to increase local production. We want to increase local production. And something you mentioned in the course of the interview is local production is meaningless if there are logistical constraints. So, what does domestic supply prioritization mean for business practically?
Um, Interestingly, it's really been a positive development because domestic prioritization means that there is more focus on local production
Yes.
before exports.
Yes.
That means that you're prioritizing satisfying the local
Market.
before exports.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for having me. It's been a pleasure sharing my thoughts and experiences. And to everyone watching, I'd like to encourage you to stay informed, plan ahead, and build strong partnerships when it comes to your energy needs. I'm optimistic about the future of Nigeria LPG industry, and I believe that there are great opportunities ahead for businesses that are prepared and proactive.
Thank you very much, Ms. Titi, for being on this episode. It has been very insightful. It's been, I feel like I've had moments in the course of listening to you. I've just been carried away, hearing you break down other factors that, you know, affect pricing and supply. And I think something that really stood out to me is how reliability and trust has become the new currency of businesses as against cheaper options, you know, for the sake of higher and having higher profit margins. The volatility of the industry is calling for a shift in how businesses approach their continuity within the industry. And that's been very insightful. So thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Now to our listeners, I assured you from the beginning of this video that you were in for a good time. And now that we're at the end of the video, I hope that that is something that you agree with me on. Just like Titi has mentioned, information is power. So please stay informed, stay curious, ask questions, get involved in conversations. Resources in Nigeria is for everyone to know about them and how to utilize them. And that includes gas. So we would love to hear your thoughts, comments, questions. If you have any, I'm sure Titi will not mind being back to answer any questions that arise based on subject matter expertise. Until the next episode, stay gassed up.